in such AI speeches, you would hear something about what new AI technologies are available, what updates there are, what capabilities there are for AI. But here today, it's not really the case. AI is not an application. It's a new technology. It's like electricity was back in the days, right? So you have millions of use cases for it, but how to actually find the one that is needed for you? We are now spoiled with applications, with different SaaS products. Yeah, we are consuming like apps, something plug and play, ready to just take it and use it. But again, this is not an application. This is a new technology. So how do you find a use case for something that you don't really know how to use yet, but it sounds very impressive, what it can do for you? For us, it all starts, well, the use case in this case is your own pain. Your own pain you're dealing with every day. And our AI accelerators, so the solutions that we build are driven by the problems rather than by technology. I will be showing you 3 accelerators that we did and showing you some real examples how we integrated that into the pains of our clients. The first accelerator is chat to buy, the conversational commerce. And here I will have a few examples of how we actually use that in practice. So first case study I want to show you is the customer outreach we did for a pet food store. So the problem was that, well, it started with a small family business. They were growing, expanding to different markets, and they simply didn't have manpower to still keep up with the same level of personalization as they did before. So the outreach was failing. Customers just didn't reply. And that's where we stepped up. And here the question is, what should we send in such outreach? Our goal is to re-engage with the customers that stopped buying and convert them to active leads again. So what we did, we took some data from the CRM. We know the customer details, we know their phone numbers, we know that they actually agreed to the marketing consent, and we analyze their order history. So we're reaching out with a personalized message to customers in WhatsApp. That's where we did the outreach. So hello, Alexei. This is Alisa. We are currently contacting customers who haven't shopped for a while with us, and we see that last time you purchased this and this and this. How did your dog like it? Did it help with his digestion? And good accompanying music we have today. Let's review some couple of more examples. Hi, again. Last time we purchased this food, the North Sea salmon for adult dogs. How did your dog enjoy it? Hello, Agrita. Again, you purchased those treats and the salmon oil. I hope your pet is feeling great. And this part highlighted, that's all that we have personalized based on the data we took from the CRM. These are a couple of more examples. Again, Liana, thank you. We are contacting from this shop as a person, not as a robot. Yeah, we mentioned the products that they ordered and asking how they are feeling, how did they like the product, are their pets okay? And the good thing is that this is something that you can also integrate with your business Facebook, convert it as a template, reusable, that you can use for your outreach. This is something that Meta requires, so it's Meta-approved solution. You can use the same approach, contacting customers in a personalized way through WhatsApp. So one of the last examples, again, we see that the food for cats was purchased, so we ask about their cats, how they like the specific food, how it affected their health. So what do you think was the answer? Because I personally thought that we will be receiving back some vague responses like, yeah, huh, never contact me again. Maybe raise the hands who thinks that majority of people just ignored us. Or, yes, or vague responses. Maybe somebody thinks that we were always getting polite suggestions to never contact them again. Well, let's see. Let's see what we have. Hi, everything is fine. Our Chihuahua really likes this food, but since it's a small dog and we give it the dry food mixed with boiled meat, we do not run out of it really quickly, and we rarely buy it. But everything is fine with the digestion. The dog eats the food, and with great pleasure. That's impressive. This is something that nobody was expecting to receive back. People actually spend their time and providing those honest responses on the messages that I was showing you before. Okay, some couple of more examples. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to shop with you lately, but I hope to start soon again. The food is great, and seems like we had positive effect, so the fur is prettier. The dogs are happy. So isn't it great? Well, thank you even. Okay, another example. Yeah, we have small dogs, fresh eaters, blah, blah, blah. The salmon oil is still there because we give it with small breaks. But I'm following the website news. So when there is a necessity, I will definitely buy something again. Thank you for your concern. This is a customer who was not buying for 2 years. So he's still there, remembers us. Thank you for your message. Yes, this food was really good. It meets the needs perfectly. We're very satisfied. Another example, the last one. Yes, we admit right away that we were looking for alternative because, well, it says that it was just too expensive for them. But we'll consider your offer if you have something cheaper. Now, how many do you think replied, actually? Couple? One, like 10 customers? Or just the ones that I showed you? That's the reason I didn't show more, right? It was more than 30% response rate. So that's very impressive. Let's review right now an example of conversation that actually led to a purchase, because that's our goal, right? We don't want to just reach out. We want to convert them to active leads. We want to get the orders. So, okay, we have Krista. Okay, this is Alisa from this store. We're currently contacting customers. Last time you purchased this. Did you like it? Well, yes, very much, but the food didn't provide this effect that we needed. So we have another brand that we use. Okay, it's a pity it doesn't provide the expected effect. I'm glad it tastes good, but are you interested in something else? Maybe treats? This month we have special discount available. Maybe you would like to explore some other products. Yes, we'd love to order some treats with a discount. And we ask to narrow down the product suggestions. Like, what is best for your cat? Maybe some preferences. Well, considering we rarely give something as a treat, so the packaging is important for us. And here is a moment when we would actually send actual product suggestions. We'll filter the product catalog based on the request, and we send the suggestions. This is how the conversations usually look like. How many do you think bought something? Maybe now give it a time to remember what is the purchase rate of your usual email campaigns that you are doing. Well, for us, coming from, also experiencing with marketing, something close to 1% purchase rate is a big success, right? We had 4% purchase rate here. that's a big number. We were very happy. That's another reason I'm here right now, actually talking to you in New York, because such great results were achieved by the team that I was leading. All right. So another thing to mention here. Well, the amount of messages that can be sent, right? With AI, it's indefinite. It only depends on the amount of customers that you actually have in the database, but how many such messages, personalized messages, you can send manually, right? Well, some 100 maybe in a month, 200, based on how much coffee you drink. All right, let's see the other example, the sales concierge. Here, it was a different problem that we were trying to solve. It was more related to the customer cards being quite empty, not completed. And what I mean by that, we checked the orders that were actually created, and we see that they lacked the complementary products. So when people were purchasing by addressing their project, and here by a project I mean something like, okay, I'm going to a hiking trip, I need hiking gear. Or I'm going to a marathon, I need full set. My kid is starting football, I need to purchase everything that is necessary for him. So people needed to actually explore the catalog page by page, product by product themselves, putting the pieces together. This is something that we also saw in the customer support desk. The inquiries that customers were sending to support were also related to the fact that, well, they couldn't find the needed things. Let's see how we addressed it in this case. What do people usually ask? Okay, can you recommend outdoor workouts clothes for winter? Breathable t-shirt that doesn't cling, some specific requests. My kid is new to football. Good starter shoes, maybe, or a good sport jacket for unpredictable weather. Maybe what are the best running shoes for long distance training, for marathon. And let's see what our AI answers. Here, we don't dive into the product suggestions straight away. So we are trying to help you actually understand what is your project actually about. So we receive a message and we try to initiate the conversation by asking some clarifications first to understand who you are shopping for, what are your preferred clothing layers, what temperature and activities you're actually doing, why do you need those outdoor clothes. Well, I just remind you again that this is about the sportswear store, so we are asking clarifications also related to the business niche. Can you recommend breathable t-shirt? Again, what about the fit? What do you use it for? What do you want it to feel like? Some other preferences that you might have. About the football, again, we're checking who you're buying this for, what the surface that play kids the most. I as a parent probably wouldn't even know such details. And well, what is your budget? Do you want something very fancy if it's is just the starter shoes, or we'll go something budget friendly? Same for the jacket, right? Narrowing down. And for the running shoes. Yeah, we are checking who you're buying for, where do you train, the surface, and, well, your preferences in terms of the comfort. And what happens next? Here, I want to show you the raw meat of actually how it looks like right now. We launched it as a beta for one of our customers, and I'll just show you exactly how it looks like in reality. Yes, we will answering to the previous question about the marathon shoes. Yes, I'm looking for men's shoes. I run on the road. Okay, now we are ready to finally find you the matching products. We send you a comparison snapshot so you can orientate better, right? So you can understand what actually is the product that I need. I don't know those specifications myself usually. I personally shop by picture, but but that's me. I'm not a professional marathon runner. So we can send the products now. People understand what they need best. We can narrow it down even further. Okay, I like only the black ones. Not a problem. Oh, these are only the black ones. Maybe you have cheaper options. Of course, here are the cheaper options. So you just keep it in a conversational format with the concierge. Similar concept we did also for other industries. We had a watch store. We had also cosmetics. Cosmetics was the most impressive, actually. I tested it myself, and not only it gave a cool night routine products, but it actually suggested some beauty tips. So a lot of use cases here. So we saw within the chat to buy the customer re-engagement, the customer support concierge for the different industries. Yes, watches, cosmetics, car retail we also did, the hardware we did. And using a similar concept, the conversational concept, we also have case studies that we did for B2B when we helped onboarding customers to the B2B portals. Somebody who was lost during the registration, somebody who, we wanted to engage to actually onboard to the B2B platform first. The customer support automations in the multi-inbox application. Somebody who is, having different inboxes, different languages, different regions, right? Separate emails for every kind of support account. So it's all combined in one place, and we have automatic reply suggestions based on all the business context. And we also have a solution for our own enhanced AI search to actually get the best product suggestions based on the context of the conversation. About the such chat to buy, I just wanted to quickly mention that we are also here tomorrow for the AI workshops, where we are going to help identify those pains, the problems that you face, and help building prototypes straight away. So if you're interested in something like that, just find us downstairs, scandiweb, and we'll be happy to help. Let's review the other accelerator, AI-driven purchase planning. And here it's a problem that is well known for everyone. You have a big file, unstructured data that you receive from your vendors when you create orders from them. And every vendor has its own format. It's a huge data that you need to manually process to the format that actually your system expects to receive before you will upload the products. So it's a very time-consuming process, and the cherry on top, usually there's only one person in the company that actually knows how to do it right. So this is what I'm talking about. You receive something like that from your vendors. It can be different formats from different vendors, but you want something like that, unified. Unified that your system expects. That's just example with the product names. With the colors, it's the same. For me, it actually seems like the moment a new product is introduced, a new specific color is invented for this product. But again, your system expects everything to be unified. And imagine you have one file with 70 such columns, with 5,000 products inside. So how much time do you think it takes to process? I thought maybe 1 day of manual work for brand manager. Well, it's actually around 3 days of manual work. And imagine you have 20 vendors. Well, you have a big team of brand managers who just do that every day. That's what we introduced, how we solve their problem. You just choose a file, you import it, your original file that you receive from the vendors, order confirmation. We process it, we transform the data, to the target file using AI. And you, as a brand manager, you are only, the only thing needed from you at this point is to validate and confirm. You don't need to do it manually yourself. But when it comes to data that you import to your system, right, you want to be sure that it's accurate. So we also tell you how confident we are when we process your data automatically, transform it. So we highlight those cases to show you that, okay, you should be careful here. Take more time to validate this. We're not very sure. How much time do you think it takes now? We had 3 days before. 2 hours of validation. That's usually what you can expect in this case. All right, so what is next? We have data, and imagine that now we can receive something, well, like that from AI. These 4 products need immediate reorder. They're running low on stock. Or these price drop suggestions I have for those products, because they are not selling fast enough. We had some similar forecasting. We did just for one client so far, and this is the next step, next thing that we are introducing inside of our accelerators. So, and the last but not least, AI coding. Well, here everything is very simple. You all know the struggle of doing the repetitive things all over again, and there's always pressure from the clients. You guys want things fast, and we try to keep up. I want to show you a quick demo, but before we dive into that, so how we solved that? We had repetitive tasks that we were doing ourselves as developers, and we took them and transformed into scandiweb custom AI modules that work together with Cursor. And Cursor, for those who is not familiar with it, is an AI assistant development environment. It is similar like ChatGPT, if you think about it, but it actually takes your free-form text and transforms it into the code. So what we did, in those custom modules that we created for ourselves to speed up the things, we trained it based on our processes, our coding standards, our experience, and basically when using Cursor application now with our custom modules that we created, it will know exactly how scandiweb creates a project, how scandiweb builds it. And whenever right now we have a new project, we don't really start from scratch. Just to give you an example, developers can simply write something like, okay, do me a local setup. Done, in minutes. Okay, please install Huva theme that we have. Okay, done. Okay, here is the design file. I want you to style it according to the design file, the base template. Done. And it takes minutes now, not hours. And I just want to show you in practice how you can build something advanced in less than an hour still. If you want a Magento store, a blank one, you can get it in 2 minutes with ReadyMage usually. ReadyMage is our one-click hosting solution for Magento. It will provide you a blank environment with Magento. Yeah, but if you want to build something more advanced, let's just see how it works. And here, oh, okay. If I just click on, okay, yeah, it works.
So,
please turn off the music if you can. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Turn off the sound if you can. Let me go back and go back.
So, to begin creating our instance,
we
first go to
turn off
ReadyMage website and subscribe for a new instance.
I will just
This is going to
okay, great. So we start with ReadyMage. You just create a subscription. It will create you a new environment with Magento and Huva installed. So for Huva, you will just need to add your license key in the portal. It will be ready. Here you can see it. So what we need to do next? We want to install this project locally. So this is what I was talking about previously. We set up the local environment. here, the freeform text. And it will do it in a minute, usually hours for developers. This is connected right now to our knowledge base. It has all the needed processes. It knows how to set things up. So here it's locally already. Okay, now the next thing. We need to import products. Okay, so we have a CSV file with products that we will just simply add to Cursor, give it access to it, and usually, well, you need to create migration script, you need to create attribute sets, you need to create categories, then you need to import those products. It's a process that takes developers hours, yeah? It's not a hard task, but it's time-consuming still. And instead of spending hours right now, with our AI modules that we created, we can get it quickly. There is also a timer running, so you can see actually how much time it took in reality. Okay, we're importing all the products right now. Soon, okay, we have categories created. We have filters. We have products. We have images. It was blank before. You can even add products to cart. Everything works fine. Okay, the next step. What we want? We want, of course, to style it, right? We want to look pretty. And we have design that we have as a part of our Huva starter pack that we are using. This is one of the modules that we created to not start from scratch, but actually something already like preset. And we asked to create a theme based on our starter pack. And here again, we are connected to our source, to our knowledge base. So AI would know where to take this package, how to install it, everything. So the only thing that will be required for us is to flush cache in Magento and actually put it in the configurations. That this is a theme right now that I want to use. Okay, great. We have the designs. But now, you saw that the designs were green. This is just a starter pack that updates the layout, the base template, but not the colors. So here is our style guide. Usually we use it to compare with the designs very easily, all the repeatable elements very quickly. See, this is the target one. We want to achieve something like that. And in a moment, we will just ask, you see, provide the Figma file and ask to update the theme colors. And this is exactly what will be done very quickly. We'll find all the colors needed, put it to the correct places, and we're done. We have the branding colors applied. Okay. Yeah. And that is the last thing. Well, we still don't have our logo, right? Still don't have the homepage. That's the last thing that we want to do. And remember I was telling you about the starter pack that we have? Inside of it, we also have pre-built page builder blocks based on this design also. So you can, with the starter pack, we have access to these blocks straight away. So we just fill in the content, and we are ready to go. We are ready to go. Okay, now in 45 minutes, you have a store that is customized, styled. Well, you have the products, you have the logo, the branding, everything that you need. That's an impressive speed, I think. And again, everything that you saw right now, why it took, why it was so fast, it's all built using our custom scandiweb AI modules that we use for speeding up our own development work. Here, the website is actually live, so feel free to explore in45minutes.com, very easy to find. You can explore yourself what you can have in less than an hour. Okay, I'll wait for everyone to take a photo, and then we move next, because we're a bit running out of time. Okay, great. So, just to sum up, we talked about 3 accelerators today. The chat to buy, everything related to the conversational commerce, the purchase planning, the spreadsheets, this chaos, and the coding, making it faster. And all of them, again, were built based when we were trying to address real problems. Yeah, thank you for having me. And if you have any questions, I'll be on the 2nd floor, scandiweb booth. And have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the conference.